Welcome back to XCOM, ladies and gentlemen. Things are, well, they're ticking along. We've still got to Skulljack and Advent Officers, still got to build the Shadow Chamber. Engineers are, I believe, fully occupied at the moment. Soldiers are reasonable. Armory, well... Oh yes, we've got to sort out Bullrush and Tickle, haven't we? Well, let's get them promoted up, get their skill set. So, Shredder, take down armor. Demolition might be more used than suppression, just to get rid of cover. We'll go with hollow targeting for bonus accuracy for everyone else. And then, as funny as it would be to have +2 damage on the grenades, chain shot, the double attack on the miniguns, is going to be far more useful, and we'll set Tickle up basically much the same way. It seems to be a decent all-around build for grenadiers. So, Shredder, Demolition, hollow targeting, and chain shot. Okay, so welcome to the team, you guys. At least we got you magnetic weapons as soon as you got back home. Those old chain guns really were not up to it. At least not anymore. Speaking of not up to it, I have got access to the raid on the Chosen Assassin's Stronghold. Except it gave me a colonel. Well, it promoted my only major up to a colonel when I did that. So there is no way I am going to tackle that mission just yet. Not with cardboard armor and dodgy weapons. So what we're going to do instead is finish making contact with Western Europe, hit a couple of guerrilla ops, hopefully manage to raid a Advent soldier's brain. That will be useful. And we should have a retaliation strike coming in as well. We've been a while since we had one of those. Good, Sophie's back, so all her negative traits gone, and I think we have just hit the Avatar project again. Bingo, covert action paid off. The Avatar project is now back to less than half completion, so that's much less dicey than it was.
Casualties during that last covert action, Commander, but our troops will all recover after some well-earned rest.
It was just the squaddy. You know what? I'm absolutely fine with that, but nobody is teaming up with Shady on covert runs for some reason. Right, let's assign a new covert op. I could pick up another Reaper. Could recruit an engineer as well. I'm running short of engineers between keeping the resistance rings going and everything else, and keeping everything building. Yeah, we're gonna do that now. Do I grab the opportunity to get one of my guys up to Colonel? Bullrush and Tickle are almost back. Could get Pitbull up to Major. It's a fairly easy run. Just send someone on, give them some supplies to counter the risk of being wounded, or I could try and get Trojan up to Colonel. It's an easy promotion, put it that way. Okay, let's send Mox off on this one. It'll take a week, however, and I am pretty sure we're due a retaliation strike at some point. Okay, change of plan. We're going to send Tickle off on this one. Get him up to Major. 25 alloys. No, those are expensive. Not sending those. And we'll send Greta along as well. Get her some cheap experience. Off you go, guys. Go find us an engineer. Try not to get blown up by his mad creations, whatever they are. Okay, so 7 days on the additional tech support, 6 days on Elaim. I'm hoping that will give us the in on the next generation of armour, so we can skip the plated armour. 4 days on Western Europe. Oh ho, what have we got? Excellent. Lightbulb guy is happy. Avatar progress 1, Dark Events completed 2. We knocked them back, did a lot of proving ground work, several covert actions. some tech research. Yeah, we were pretty busy. Oh dear. Oh, don't worry, we will. We will. Unfortunately, if she gets any closer, she's going to be able to hit us, and that's bad. Okay, Advent troopers have a chance to enter Overwatch. Overwatch will always miss. We'll always miss Advent troopers. Next facility in 3 weeks. Retaliation strike in 3 weeks. Honestly, none of those are brilliant. Do I want to drop the intel to reveal this? Yeah, let's do it. Dark Tower. XCOM soldiers suffer greater losses to their will in combat. Ha. Okay, well that's relatively minor. Right, I think we can drop the... Do I want to drop heavy equipment? I've still got a couple of things to excavate. And honestly, a lot of these experimental ammo projects in the previous are completed instantly. Yes. Yeah, we'll pull that out. And replace it with the munitions experts. I'm not sure will recovery helped, honestly. So let's swap all of that round. And then we'll finish excavating out the Avenger this month, I hope. Dragon rounds can even set targets alight. 1 round has been added to the infantry. Excellent. And, ooh, even better. Well, we'll ignore that for the moment. Yes. Shut up. Right, back to the proving grounds. If we can pick a bit more experimental ammo, this might come in handy.
We learned too much about our operations, Commander. If we don't work with the resistance on a covert action to hunt them down, we're going to end up on the defensive.
Okay, well, let's get some experimental ammo done. Tracer rounds, plus 10 aim. Oh, handy. And the rest. Talon rounds. Maybe the shotgun. Venom rounds. Yeah, well, we'll see how those go. Now, I'm going to start turning out some of this powered armor. I'm hoping I can get past the... What's it? Some of this I can do on stun lancers, which is kind of interesting. Okay, but let's start boosting the grenadiers a bit. As I say, I'm hoping I can just do a bypass, and once we have Illyrium researched in 5 days, then we will be in a solid position to hopefully jump straight to level 2 armour, effectively, if you count the carbon we've got as level 0 and the plated as level 1. Okay, but we have made contact with Western Europe. They are happy, they are pleased to see us, and more point, I think we have got a line on the Americas, if we're that way inclined. Maybe. Okay, new income. And we now have contact with the Eastern United States. And yes, I know we have a supply drop waiting, thank you. Actually, we could go for it. What we also need to do is make contact with West Africa and hit the alien facility there, knock the Avatar project back a bit. 19 days on the next supply drop. We can get 3 days from those. Alright, we'll grab the supplies, then we'll make contact with West Africa, then we'll hit the alien facility. Should work out pretty well, assuming we don't get any complications along the way. Like, say, a supply raid. Okay, let's go take some supplies off the enemy instead. Works much better for us, after all, and we get to try out some of this new experimental ammo. Although I may have to pass on grenades to get it, at least until I can get some better armor.
Going to be happy if we don't put the Skulljack to good use. We should have one of our soldiers equip it before they deploy.
Yeah, specifically, we're going to have Bullrush equip it. At least just as soon as I remember where I left it. Make utility items available, please. There we go. Right, one skulljack there. Keeps everything else for the moment. Now, let's see. Gauss rifle. Checkmate. You've been having a problem missing of late. So we will give you the tracer ammo instead of a grenade. And that leaves... well, Pitbull's still carrying a grenade as well, so let's give her something nasty. Extra damage? Or poison? Well, Bernie or poison. Or what essentially amount to highly illegal bolt rounds. Maybe. Great internal damage and causing damage on critical hits. I think we'll go... well, it's basically fire versus poison. Well, we know purifiers are immune to fire. So we'll give her venom rounds instead. That should be interesting. And leave... ooh. Mox, can you carry... yes, you can carry a second slot on your weapon. Well, your ammo, so... have some dragon rounds. Let's see how you handle... let's see how they handle Bernie, Explodey, more Bernie, and a sniper that can actually shoot straight for once. Off we go. And of course, our grenadier is carrying the skulljack, so hopefully we can use Mox to just find an officer, pull him over, and then, well, jack his brain. Right, commence Operation Devil's Shadow. Who wants to bet that despite the name we don't start this one in concealment? And as several of you pointed out in an earlier supply raid, the objective is the crates, not the enemies. So I do need to move fairly quickly. However, if we can neutralise everything on the ground... you wait, we're going to pick up a load of Advent troopers on this one. Oh, this will be interesting. Right, away we go. Team's on the ground. Firebrand is pulling out temporarily. And are we in concealment? Maybe, but we can see a... oh, we are in concealment, but we can see a... Spectre over there. At least we've got a brief glimpse of one. So, start with checkmate. Going to have to be fairly quick about this. Much as I'd like to keep checkmate on high ground, that may not be viable. There we go, there's one. Okay, Trojan, move up, get yourself some hard cover. Yes, I know it's a car. I'm hoping it's not going to be an exploding car. Mox, match Trojan if you don't mind. There we go. Right, Pitbull. Punch out left, get some flanking fire. Ideally I want checkmate onto the roof of that shack if she can manage it, but we'll see. Bullrush, move up, stick with Mox. You are going to hopefully get an opportunity to skulljack somebody. And last but not least, Rosario. There will do. Okay, team is up, dispersed, and, well, we can fine-tune the ambush. And of course, Rosario has Ever Vigilant as her kernel skill, so she gets automatic overwatch if she uses both actions to move. Okay, looks like our Spectre friend isn't moving very fast. Or at all, in fact, so... checkmate. Yeah, there's no cover up there. Well, this may be a bad decision, but if we put her a couple of squares back and set up, it should give us pretty good angles. I only see one Spectre. Where are his buddies? That's a train yard. Looks like it's a fairly linear mission map. Not much width to work with, so... right. Mox, close up. There we go. Pitbull, likewise. There we go. Hold that for the moment. Bullrush. If you can advance up, try and get us an eye on what's past this Spectre. I don't want any nasty surprises when we pop the trigger on this ambush. Right, we're going to move Rosario right up to the edge of that Spectre's detection range. And then set her to Overwatch, just in case. Trojan... Same again, move up, stand by. I still don't see anything aside this Spectre. He doesn't seem to have any buddies standing by at all. Okay, well, let's set Overwatch for them on Trojan for a second. Pitbull... I don't like the idea of bunching the squad up this much on that clump of rock, but I need another turn to safely move them over into the train yard. Okay, do it. Move up. Bull Rush set Overwatch just in case. He had a second contact there just for a moment. Right, checkmate's in position, and yeah, there we go. One Purifier, one Advent Trooper by the look of it, and one Spectre. Okay, well, let's see if we can turn the flank on these guys. Starting there. Trojan. Set Overwatch. Mox. What are the odds? 100%. So we can basically pull this Spectre clean off his perch at the moment. And then we can use, well, close range fire to hammer him down. Would actually be better to have Trojan backing Mox up on that one, but you know what? I really want to take the rest of the group as well. And they are all going to break into Overwatch the moment this goes loud, so... We'll move her over and then drop her into concealed Overwatch. Bull Rush. Yeah. That's going to be a bad cover position for that engagement. Okay, you are the backup plan if Mox can't kill the Spectre. The temptation is to start by tossing in a grenade. Actually, hold that thought, because Checkmate has good line of fire on the Spectre, not necessarily on the Trooper. And Rosario, well, backup plan if it all goes to rats. Okay, so Overwatch, so when our two flanking guys try to break cover, they should go off quite nicely. And we'll start, I think, by neatly drilling. No, that would be it's a 100% chance to hit, but it's not a guaranteed kill. Oh, trace around is plus 10%. Or I could put her on kill zone, but she can't actually see the other two guys. And that's what's going to set all of this off. Okay. I'm relying on these two guys breaking cover, basically. So... how to start this? Plasma grenade. Hit all of them. Yeah, that should make a fairly satisfactory bang, shouldn't it? This will cause damage to... oh yeah, it'll hit the supplies. Cancel that. Right, let's do it without blowing up the supplies this time. Away we go. Hey guys, party's on. Right, so cover shredded, and Spectre critted, and everyone else hopefully breaking... oh great, we summoned the Lost, didn't we? Oops. Okay, so here beginneth the Overwatch massacre. Okay, it's dead. Lightning reflexes stop the first shot, but not the second. And, okay, Inez is promoted. And checkmate now has a good angle on one of the other poor sods, in particular the purifier. So down he... Oh wait, no, it's going to explode. Maybe. Phew! Okay, he didn't explode and he was right next to the crate. So, plan B, Mox. Can you just... Nah, it's only 52% justice. 74% will kill it stone dead. But that's a single-use ability, if memory serves. Or I could combat protocol with Black Widow, but again, single-use ability, don't want to blow it. Alright, we'll move Widow up.
Copy that.
Hopefully she's still got a shot. Oh, gods. You know how I was talking about nasty surprises? Yeah, well, we just got one. Well, the good news is everyone's in cover against that. Checkmate. Oh yeah, of course, you get a refunded action, don't you? Alright, lightning hands. See if you can kill this guy for us. Thank you. And now go on to pistol Overwatch. Okay, Mox. Right. Get yourself into hard cover, I think.
Moving to Overwatch.
And... Oh, sod it, not her again. This just gets better and better. And we didn't bring a Reaper along. Oh, terrific. Right. Okay. What else could go wrong?
The chosen assassin is moving near your position. Stay on guard, people. Advent is already marked.
Yeah, we noticed.
If we move quickly, we may be able to mark.
Okay, here comes Ever Vigilant. Of course, it has... It's not doing anything. Pistol Overwatch. Come on. Missed as well. Spectres are very good at baiting Overwatch, it seems. Unfortunately, it's now going to try for Shadowbound. Yeah, thought as much. Okay, well that's expected. Now it should move again, but we've got good high ground. It had to move so far to do that it's not in a good position to evac. Then again, maybe it is. Okay, focus, new priority is killing that thing. Assuming the Viper doesn't decide to just do unto Moxes, he has been doing to others. And of course, because the Snake Man's pulled it in, now the next pack's awake as well. Oh, God. Oh, FML. Right, priorities. Oh, Mox is poisoned too. Terrific. What else could go wrong? Ah, a Lost Swarm. And the Shadowbound zombie has popped Ever Vigilance, so it's going to waste its own Overwatch and miss. And the Gremlin is now very confused. Oh yes, and the Chosen Assassin is on top of us as well. Great. Terrific. Marvellous. Super. Wonderful. Right. Drop the Spectre, would you? Oh, got a crit. Perfect. Right, Trojan. I need you to move up once and then toss in a grenade to finish off that Spectre. And also to remove most of their cover. And if you can frag a zombie while you're at it, that would be perfect, my good man. Away we go. Right, that gets the Colonel back in the game.
As one dies, another is already born to take his place.
Yay. Right. Pitbull. 54% chance. Right, get yourself into hard cover. And then... do I chance the double shot against the Viper? Would kill it, but it's 42%. Standard headshot, 57% would also kill it. Well, I know people are telling me not to take risks like this, but I need Mox back in the game. Only grazed it, annoyingly. On the bright side, Mox is no longer bound. So, Mox is hopefully kinda back in the game. Right, single move. And then we need to start drilling some zombies. We also need to start thinking about actually capturing some supply crates. So, fire weapon. Take the zombie if you don't mind. Between the eyes. Thank you. Sorted. And then we'll go for Overwatch if you don't mind. Okay, Widow. Right. You have a shot on the Viper, and that's a crit, but problem is if I move to grab the crate, well, there's Mox as well. He can probably kill quite a lot, but he is exposed up there. So I think what we'll do is hammer down the most pressing zombie, kill the Viper, and then hope the aliens prioritise Lost over me. In the meantime, however, Widow, hop yourself... The thought occurs that if I do this the wrong way, and that Viper over there doesn't die, it's going to pop a poison spit straight into Trojan and Widow and do some damage. Okay, problem is if I attack with, in this situation, Widow is not going to be able to do anything further. So, Mox, start, if you don't mind, by dropping that zombie. Thank you. Okay, so that gets him 0 in, gets him a few more cheapy kills. There's the chosen assassin, so she's coming up as well. We've got the Advent officers over there, so I need to get him into cover. So if we take a single move over there, that should get Mox safely in cover, and he can then blat the nearest Viper. Or I could pull him all the way back here and get much the same effect, but I'm risking Overwatch shots from someone. Okay, right. Pull Mox back. He's going to take a poison tick. And then, hopefully... well, there's Justice. Not that one. Okay, that would need to be 63%. Yes, anyone said it, yes, I know. This is bad. But it works. Okay, Widow. Actually, if I move up and grab the other crate... that has potential. But it does expose her. She'll only be in soft cover, and we've got the Advent boys over there. So, play it safe. Hop over. Tag the crate.
Good work. Advent's locator is
and then...
Firebrand will handle the pickup.
Right, we're actually going to take advantage of her ever-vigilant ability. We're going to disperse her back out, and that will put her onto automatic Overwatch. Which should... I mean, if anything does try to advance, it gets shot in the face. Unfortunately, Advent are going to get one of the crates in the process.
Advent just airlifted out their first crate.
Yeah, I know.
We're gonna have to
I am more concerned about not getting killed. Right, okay, so... aliens are prioritising the lost. Works for me. They're not shooting at me in the process. More Advent guys running in. Even better. Okay, while they're shooting up zombies, they're not shooting me. Unfortunately, that shield bearer is about to... yeah. That's only mildly problematic. The Chosen's popped Vanishing Wind, so she's back into stealth, moving rapidly. Don't ask me why there was an explosion. And then the Lost are hopefully going to start beating on them. You were meant to be coming from the other guys. Oh, well, never mind. There's the first Overwatch. Missed, of course. But hollow targeting's in place, so hopefully... oh, never mind. He shielded. Didn't do very much. Yay! Mox, just puke it up and have done with it. Okay, right, so Checkmate is in the house. Unfortunately, her pistol is not viable at the moment, so I need to get everyone a bit... I need to get her a bit closer, basically. I also need to get Mox a medic at some point, but first and foremost, let's shoot a few zombies. And then free reload, thanks to the auto-loader. Sorted, right, okay, 14% on the Chosen, sod all odds on everyone else. Okay, can somebody else give us a better angle, better cover? Grab a container. Well, if I move up, teamwork her, she is flanking that zombie. And as several of you pointed out, the objective is the crates, not the other stuff. So, double move her. We'll use Mox's combat presence to give her an extra turn. Like so. Off you go. Indeed you do. So she is now empowered, and more to the point, can neatly headshot this zombie. There we go. Sorted. Okay, tag the crate. And can you get a grenade out? Yes, and you can hit quite a bit. Well, it'll dent the Chosen, but it won't do much else. Do it. She can reload next turn. Oh, we got a crit on her as well. Perfect. Right. Oh, that's just what you say when it's something you don't like, isn't it? Okay. Amber. Skulljack's still up. You've got a shot on the zombie, but not brilliant. Could move you up, try to get a better angle. In fact, much better angle, since that will give you a crit chance on the Viper, which we will take to put the Viper down. Splat. Nice, flanked and done. Good job. Right, Widow. 82% chance of dropping the zombie. 41% chance of catching the officer, but he is still shielded. Move her up, maybe? Still not in brilliant cover. Combat protocol would be a sure thing on the shield bearer if I could get an angle. Don't have line on the officer from there, but then again he wouldn't have line on her either. Of course he'd have to move. Okay, move her up. Drop zombie. They were useful for a turn, but they've served their purpose. And then Overwatch there. Checkmate. Can you give us Killzone if anything tries to move? Yes, I rather think you can. Set up. And... okay, Trojan. Again, could try to move him up, could set Overwatch. That would give him a nice flanking shot to someone, however, so we'll take that. And then... ooh, even better, we can tap the shield bearer. There we go, he's had it. No more energy shields for you, which means the Advent Officer now has the unfortunate decision of whether or not to put Cohen. He's got a crit shot on the Chosen. We will be taking that, if you don't mind. And she's burning, even better.
You will never stop the hunt. Leave these humans with nothing but regret.
Okay, he moves. Hang on, wasn't Killzone meant to have done something about that? Oh, never mind. Untouchable, thanks to he got a kill. Untouchable skill triggers. Chosen's trying to... oh god. I lined them up in front of the harbour wave, didn't I? Oh dear. Okay, she only hit one. That's something, and if I pop... well, Killzone seems to be completely useless, doesn't it? Right. Happily, I have something purpose-built for that. First things first, however, we're going to put the Chosen Assassin down, if you don't mind. And there she goes. Yoink. And Marino is somehow no longer dazed, but +5 ability points, killed a Chosen. Ka-ching. Now, next problem is that officer.
It is rare to find an opponent worthy of my skills. Rarer still to find one capable of besting me more than once.
I'm sure we'll see them again, but that Chosen sure wasn't expecting the fight we put up today, Commander.
Happy us. Okay, right. Where is our Skulljack friend? Doink. There he is. Right, so... need to get him and the officer to have a little, you know, friendly chat. Tete-a-tete. Also, we need to start raiding crates as fast as we possibly can. That's another matter entirely. Mox, would you mind inviting this guy over for, no targets available. Okay, well, let's move Mox up. Just, invite this guy over for a friendly chat, would you? By which I mean, don't miss. Okay, Pitbull. Grab that crate. And... there we go. Bullrush. Since simply... actually, can we just simply skulljack this guy from there? That looks viable all of a sudden. Okay, let's set some cover up. Actually, even better. Bullrush. Move up. And get ready to take him next turn. In the meantime, however, reload your weapon. Everyone else, find hard cover from that guy. Problem is, I don't want to damage him. Because I'm quite sure the Skulljack will kill him, but I don't want to hit him hard enough to kill him first. That would be awkward, to put it mildly. So, Hernandez... okay, Officer won't have a shot from there, that's fine. And... just hunker down this turn. I don't want you guys doing anything unwise. Trojan, move over. Grab the loot. There we are, another Elarium core. Excellent, more experimental ammo if we need it. And they've tagged another crate. Well, Pitbull can grab that one.
If we want our share, we'll have to move just as
Officer's legging it. And trying a shot. No! It was her first mission! God damn it, and she had the skulljack as well. Fine. Okay, retrieval is no longer an option. Take the little sod. Trojan, if you... Oh no, that's not going to kill him. Mox. Oh, never mind. Didn't actually intend to do that, but what the hell. Mox, move up there. Thank you. And tag the supply crate. And then teamwork mark our friend Trojan. So your best buddy can then pull out his sword and severely mess this guy up. Sorted.
You know that was good. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished. Excellent work.
Okay, well... We lost a trooper. It was her first mission with XCOM.
Even now, our enemy lurks.
No.
Plotting to destroy all we have built. To return
Oh,
us to
shut
the
up.
chaos of the old world.
Yes, unfortunately it can't cure dead, and that is a little problematic. Well, I've got a spare, thankfully, but...
Elders chosen are incredibly resilient. Despite our victory over
Bull Rush, one mission, and dead. Welcome to XCOM, ladies and gentlemen. Right, so, salvo. Launching throwing grenades using heavy weapons with system will not end your turn, or guaranteed shot, but uses a lot of ammo. We'll go with salvo. I think that can be exploited quite heavily. And Perry and Mox can level their bond up, but they need a training facility for that. And we got an Advent Trooper Corps. Right, okay, that is actually less useful than it was going to be. Right. Still, we have the Shield Bearer Autopsy and hopefully some improved armour. I think we need that right now. And we're low on scientists. I noticed, thank you. And I think we need to build a new Skulljack as well. Annoying.